Bam! It's time for a review. What we're looking at today is Lego Star Wars Buildable figures. We've got Obi-Wan Kenobi right there. I picked him up. Picked this Obi-Wan Kenobi up at a yard sale. They had, check out my channel. You can see one of my yard sale channels. He would have been in that. I walked up to a little girl. She had a little container full of Legos. She said 10 bucks for the whole thing. I saw Obi-Wan here and I said, how about 20? Gave her a $20 bill and that was the end of that. Take a look at the video and you'll see. We've got Jyn Erso here. She's one of my existing figures that I have in my collection. She's kind of cool. The only problem I can see with Jyn Erso here is it's got a gimmick where if you move one arm, you move the other arm. I don't like that so much. It kind of takes away some of the potential with the posing. Makes it kind of hard to use this figure. She's a little bit hard posing there. But I mean, if you look at these, they kind of took the minifigure idea and just went crazy with it. You see the print here on the chest and the legs. They have a little bit of articulation. You can bend these knees. Put them in some type of action poses. She's got like weapons hanging off of her back. I'm not quite sure about that. And she's got this little gimmick here where she can move, she can run, I guess. Jyn Erso has been doing a lot of running, it looks like. Not too shabby. These are a little big on the large side, so they kind of take up a little bit of space in your display. Let me grab a figure to show you all. Let's do a little bit of a size comparison. Bam! What we have here is Steve. Steve is a 4-inch action figure. Look at the difference. So these things are definitely about 9-10 inches. So if you're going to display these, they're going to take up quite a bit of space. Not too bad, Steve, huh? Not too bad. Let's go ahead and look at Darth Vader in the back there. Steve, get out of here. Ugh. All right, Jyn Erso, let's move you over there. Obi-Wan. So if you run into this guy at a yard sale, I would definitely recommend. Look at that. The clone armor. He's got the imprint as well. Got the lightsaber. I'm still not sure if this is the correct colored lightsaber. Lego here, it's kind of green. I guess it would be green for Obi-Wan. He's got the cloth goods. You don't even get this kind of cloth goods with some Marvel Legends figures nowadays. Wow, you can look at the back though. Ooh, man, it's just all technical pieces. Look at that, he's got an alternate lightsaber. He's got a lightsaber and he has another lightsaber right there. We won't pay attention to that, though. Alright, let's move old Obi-Wan to the back. Come on, Obi-Wan. This is Darth Vader. Now, I've had this guy in my collection for some time, and I just haven't gotten around to building them. So I thought now would be a good time to kind of look at them. Check them out in the box. If you're looking for these kind of guys, this is what they look like in the box. I don't know if you can find these anymore in the stores. So this is a bit of a retro review. But this one's 75111. You see the number there? It says Disney, so it's definitely relatively current. There's the back. Here's all the guys in the line. I do have him. I have him now. I have that one, and I actually have one of my own. So I have an extra Obi-Wan. I have no idea what to do with him. I do not have Luke. I think I might have Boba in a box, and I think I have this clone trooper in a box as well. All right, it says right here that Darth Vader is 11.5 inches tall. So I would imagine that's around 11-inch size. So if we look at the bottom here, we can see that this was released in 2015. So these are a little retro, but definitely cool. There goes Obi-Wan. He's falling over on the job, of course. And that's the main problem that I can see with these things is that they take up a bit of space. I mean, you can get him in some cool action shots, though, especially the guy, you know, Obi-Wan here with the lightsabers. I can imagine Darth Vader. I just have no space to put him right now. And I don't really like Jyn Erso here with these rotating arm deal that they got going on. That's kind of lame to me because I want to put these guys in poses and try and get some action shots out of them. This figure is pretty notorious. Some of those YouTubers out there buying all these things up. These Jyn Ersos, so keep an eye out for that. M&R Productions is one of them. He kind of likes this figure. I hear he likes it a lot. All right, so let's go ahead and tee up a rating for these buildable figures. These Lego buildable figures. Once I get Jyn Erso, Jyn, come on, Jyn, come on. I'm gonna get Steve come back out here. Steve will mess you up, bite your ankles. All right, there we go. All right, let's go with a rating here for these Lego buildable figures. I'm gonna go ahead, as far as articulation, I'm gonna go ahead and give them a thumbs up. I really like this articulation. I mean, it's Lego pieces, and traditionally you think Lego pieces are tough and rigid and don't, you know, have too much movement. If you look at a traditional minifig, not much you can do there with the articulation. This is a neat concept. I wish they were maybe a little bit smaller, maybe around the 6-inch size. Let me see if I can find a Bionicle or something that I can maybe tee these up on. Well, let me do the review first. So, yeah, I mean, I wish they were maybe a little bit smaller, but, you know, you can't complain. As far as value, I think these are about $20, $30. Lego in itself is kind of expensive when you look at it. Now, if you try and buy these on the second market, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. So this is a yard sale lookout for sure. On value, I'm going to go ahead and give it a thumbs sideways. Can't really get these guys anymore, and they're super expensive. Overall, I'm going to give it a rating of a thumbs up. If you can get your hands on these and you have the space to display them in your collection, you should go ahead and do that. They're definitely worth it. Let me see if I can find one of those Bionicles. All right, here we go. This is a Bionicle. Now, these things were released a long time ago. I don't think you can buy Bionicles anymore. They might have redone a release. But you'll see it's using the Technic pieces. It's like they almost redid Bionicles with Star Wars. I personally love these things myself. I look for them whenever I can get them at yard sales. Or if you can go to like Bricks and Minifigs, if you have that available to you. You see this has that gimmick as well, just like on Jyn Erso. He's always running. Look at him go. See, it makes sense for him, though, because, you know, he's slashing those weapons around. Jyn Erso's got a weapon. Like, she's got a gun. She's not going to be swinging the gun like that. So these are like a new age Star Wars version of Bionicle. I definitely like them. And I like Bionicles too. If you can get your hands on some Bionicles like these old ones here, I would definitely recommend. All right, that's about it. We're going to put a wrap on Lego Star Wars buildable figures. Check them out if you can find them. We'll see you on the next BAM Reviews. I have some reviews on my channel for Transformers, Super 7. I do yard sale hauls, hauls in general. I'm going to be going through pieces of my collection and showing y'all, getting some feedback. This is one of those, this little Bionicle guy here. But that's it for now. That's all I have. BAM! Out.